What's up, y'all? My name is Jace Sloan. I'm a 16-year-old independent artist. My music is out on all streaming platforms if you want to listen to it. I'll put the links to both of our musics in the description. But I'm here with...
Jackxn, 15-year-old independent artist, and I've been doing this for what, fucking 8 years or something?
Yeah, we've been doing this our whole lives, making music and shit. We thought we'd come on here today, just kind of talk about things. I haven't posted a video in a while, so I thought I'd get something out. Actually, I think all my videos are down. Shout out to Creative Freedom.
Nathaniel's experience for letting us use this set.
Yeah.
This set and this entire fucking house is beautiful.
It's a fucking amazing set. We just took photos. If you got any photos you need to do, I'd definitely hit up Nathaniel.
Oh, God.
He's got the best shit.
Like, even if you're from Florida or something, just drive down to Iowa.
Just
real quick,
fucking walk here if you have to.
anything.
Anyways,
Anything for the pigs.
just kind of jumping right into things.
Yeah.
Monophobia.
Yeah.
Your project, your
My album, my mixtape, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Just go into detail. Tell me a little bit.
So Monophobia, it's the meaning behind it is the fear of being alone, the fear of being left alone. And my entire life, being Australian, born in Australia, moving to America, moving back to Australia, back to America, so many different cities and states around the world. I've had to leave a lot of people, and a lot of people have left me. Mm-hmm. And it's like I now have this fear of like I'm constantly going to be left and I'm constantly going to be alone. And it's like almost like it's me, like it's part of me. I'm always stressing about it. I'm scared if I do something wrong, this person's going to leave me again. You know what I mean? And it's like I may as well, I got this music thing going. I may as well put that and that emotion into my music. And if, I bet you there's someone out there who one feels the same way and two has experienced all the same shit, having to do all that. And my grandmother's passing a couple months ago really kicked it into motion. I've been working on it since the day I met you. Literally the day I met you, I started working on it. But her passing made me be like, oh shit, here we go again, losing more and more and more and more and more. And it keeps happening. And I'm like, I need to get this out. And I need to know, like, I need to let people know, like, you're not alone. Like, this is the real world and this shit's fucked up. And we're all going through it. Mm. And I just really want to express that. And I want, that's the way I express myself too. And for people around me, they listen to my music and they figure out a lot about me just by listening to my music. And it's like, it's just everything that I've always wanted to say to anyone ever in a piece of music. And it's, yeah.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. I think I've seen you pour your fucking heart and soul into this.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to when that shit comes out.
Thank you.
I've heard pieces of it and it's really fucking good. And I think we're all looking forward to seeing like what you're gonna bring to this album that we haven't heard before and what's coming back. And it's gonna be
a lot
fun.
of different sounds.
Yeah, it's gonna be hype. That's for sure.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be magical. This is Disney.
All right, yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful. Okay. You have a single coming out soon, don't you?
Yeah. Right Hand. This is actually probably gonna be the first time I like really publicly bring this up. It's a song I made a while ago when I was probably at the lowest point of my life, and I know addiction is a very real thing.
Yeah, of course.
Struggling with it firsthand has been it's been a challenge. I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot from it. I know we've had some real experiences, and you've seen it firsthand. But Right Hand was basically a point in my life where I gave up on life. I gave up on everything I gave up on what people thought. I gave up on myself, and I just was basically accepting that, yeah, I'm an addict, and this is the way I am.
You're okay with living like that.
Just to clarify, I am currently 98 days sober.
Let's give that a round of applause real quick. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, thank you, bro. And I don't plan on relapsing. I'm going strong, and I've been feeling much better this way. And it's definitely taken a change on my music and how I've been wording my lyrics and the way I make music. And that's why I wanted to get this song out now, because it feels like the appropriate time. Mm-hmm. I want people to understand that when this song comes out, it's not about me currently. It's about me a few months ago. And
can I just say, you've grown like fucking crazy musically, as an artist, as a person. You know, like it's like talking to you today is nothing like talking to you 3 months ago.
thank you, bro.
It's a completely different fucking game.
Yeah. I like to think that I've changed for the best and changed for the better. Of course, there's been like hiccups along the road. It's not a smooth road. It's very rocky. But I'm definitely doing better now. And so right hand is basically goes back to a time where I was picking up too many substances at once. There was a night where
You want to bring that up?
not like go into deep detail, but there was a night where I overdosed and almost lost my life. And I was at Jackxn's that night. That was a very real night for everyone.
Easily scariest moment of my life.
Yeah. That kind of helped me snap back into reality and be like, okay, shit, I need to get my shit together. And that was a good turning point for me. I'm not saying it needed to happen, but I'm definitely not mad that it did because it was a wake up call. So yeah, right hand is basically just covering the lowest point of my life, covering anybody else who struggles with addiction. They can listen to it, relate to it. Anyone who's staying sober now, think back to like the moments that right hand's not about the glorification of like, it's not about glorifying drugs and being like, oh, these are amazing. It's about the dark side and the side that people don't see.
I think that's a really big thing that especially older generations that are listening to today's music
glorifies drugs.
It depends on the artist and the song. There's a lot of songs that sounds like it's glorifying it and it's really doing the exact fucking opposite, and a lot of people can't understand that. I can't see that.
Yeah.
Me and you are very musical people, and we take music very seriously, and we look into the meanings of the lyrics and everything, even the way their voice fucking sounds. We can tell what they're trying to push towards us.
Like the tone and message that they're trying to get across. Yeah.
And a lot of people are just like, oh, this, like Juice WRLD for instance, sorry. He talks about, using codeine all the time. People are like, oh, this dude's just a fucking bum. He's really, a lot of the time, it may sound like he's glorifying it and bragging about, being able to do all this shit. But if you look deep into it, he's really telling you, this is fucking terrible. I fucked up my life.
And when you're stuck in that world, there's not like, you can't really see a way out.
You can't. And a lot of the time, you don't think you're even doing wrong. You're like, this is fine.
Yeah, you're
people
like,
around me are like, people around me, why the fuck are you freaking out right now? I'm fine.
Like when I remember people telling me like I had an addiction, I'd be like,
no, I don't.
Who the fuck are you to tell me what I have?
Yeah.
And it angers you, but
you subconsciously know they're right.
I'm living proof, and I'm here to tell you that there is a way out, and it does get better. Like I can't really explain it. It just after time, it does get better, and you might relapse, you might fuck up here and there, but as long as you get out, as long as you genuinely from the bottom of your heart want to do better, you will do better. Yeah. And that's a big thing. So anyways, right hand, March 12th, I believe, is when I said it.
Yeah, March 12th. Yeah, that's right.
But March 12th is dropping.
Wonderful Baby comes out the week before that, March 8th.
Yeah.
It's not a week.
It's a few days before. It's almost a week. Anyways,
I don't fucking know.
I also have a project that I've been working on for like 2.5 years now.
That's crazy.
I've thrown away, redone so many fucking times.
So many.
And I'm glad to say that it's gonna be coming out in July. That's the first time I'm saying that, so I'm gonna stick to my word. That'll motivate me more. I have a lot of shit on the way that's new that a lot of people haven't heard. Some of my, I think, arguably
best songs,
are on that album.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be dope though.
I'm live for it.
Yeah,
I know how much this means to you. You've been working on this for fucking ever. You've been talking about it like literally the day Sorry I Missed Your Call dropped. You're like, all right, now I just need to do this and this and this for this album. I'm like, the fuck, you have another fucking album?
Sorry I Missed Your Call wasn't an, everybody mistakes it for an album. That was just, those were the throwaway songs that I didn't want to put onto my album, but I also felt like they were not worthy of throwing away.
It's technically an EP.
Yeah, so I dropped that as like a little side piece. It's like a little side project. I was like, all right, I'll take my songs that are good but they don't fit on this album, and I'll throw them into this batch and make it a little thing. Shout out to Nikki for the voice parts. That's the first one that is.
Nikki Bull.
Kita.
Nikki.
But yeah, so that was fun. It was a cool little project in the summer. Also, I have to say this just because like I don't know where I'd be without Genie. So I got to shout out Genie Mixed It. He's done so much for me and just in general. And he's taught me a fuck ton. He's taught me a lot. So Genie Mixed It Studios, if you need somewhere to go, I definitely gotta plug that because like.
I want to talk about
who
Right
else but
for a
Genie
second
Mixed It?
again. I want to talk about Right Hand for a second again.
Right Hand? Okay. Yeah.
That song, when you originally made it, I liked it. I've always liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't relate to it though until recently.
Yeah.
And that I want to talk about this. Music doesn't really die. There's always someone where you may not be going through the exact same thing, but someone is. Music, and I've talked about this so many times with so many different people. Music is like it's art. It's art in its purest form.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is.
Subjective.
It's subjective too. There's no such thing as a bad song, and I want to say that right now. There's no such thing as a bad song. There are bad lyrics. There can be bad verses. There can be bad choruses. There can be bad. You can fuck up. You're always gonna fuck up. That's no matter what. But
It can be bad to 99% of people, but there might be one person that's
there might be one person that's like,
damn, that shit's fire.
this song is fucking amazing. I just want to get it off my chest because I got so many people complaining to me about, oh, you do this wrong, you do this wrong, you do this wrong. It's like,
But it's all based on personal preference and how
Exactly.
the artist wants to do it. That's why
Exactly.
they're a musical artist and not a fucking musical teacher.
yeah, music artists are just creatives with fucking musical talent. That's all they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're just creatives. They're like Picasso, bro.
Oh, taking it back to Right Hand. Right Hand is the first song that I'm ever releasing that I mixed and mastered like by myself.
That's big. That's big.
It's really big for me because it's kind of been something that I've been working on like by myself that I haven't been like proud enough to be like, okay, I'm releasing this to the public because I feel like this is good enough, but it's the first full length song that I've done everything for it myself. And I'm really proud to get that out. As I'm not proud of necessarily the message of the song, I am just proud of how far I've come since then.
And the final piece, and being able to look back on it, reflect on it.
Yeah, that's big for me, and that's just big in general. Speaking of singles, you just had a single drop.
Yeah, rest.
Yeah,
It's low key, just like just a calm song.
just a chill little banger.
Yeah, it's like okay.
And I
I
just
hear you.
wanna rest. Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you. That's coming back to my album. That's another big reason I want to get my album out. Right now, I'm getting out all the shit that's gonna get people, talking, get their attention on me, because I feel like a lot of people are like, they knew me from my old music before I met you, because that's when I was really popping. They were like, "Oh, this kid's fucking ass. Oh my god, let's go make fun of him." I mean, I don't blame you. It kind of was ass back then, but it's grown a lot. The music and me as a person has grown so fucking much, and it's changed so much. And I really am trying to give the people what they want and also what I want at the same time. Mm-hmm. And it's like trying to stay in between those two things. Like I'm on the fine line right now, trying to give the people what they want and also release what I want.
And I'd also like to point out that these albums that are coming out for both of us are transitional albums into what we personally as artists want to make. Because there's a difference. You can make music how the fans want the music, but down to your soul, it doesn't make you as happy. Yeah. When you make music the way you want to make music, it makes you so much happier as an artist.
100%.
So I think that's why many artists, when they first come out, they tend to throw out like quick banger, and like quick banger, and you slowly see them evolve from there. Yeah, of course. I think Quodeka is a great example of that. If you look back on voice memos to where he is today.
Yeah, that's a great example actually. There's a lot of artists that do that, and I feel like that's not done enough. People just follow the industry.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. That's just how it is these days. And I like a few artists have switched it up. Travis Scott, he got backlash for that, but then the album also went like
Yeah, the album was
hella
fucking
up.
gas.
Kid Leroy switched up.
I love the Kid Leroy made the right move by switching.
He did.
100%.
His music's better the way it is now.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think so, but
Yeah.
a lot of artists, the music they want to make, a lot of music that is different is only gonna be listened to by the people who want to do something and make a change. I've realized that people who kind of just want to live their life, which is totally fine, and just chill. They're not
gonna take. They don't take music as deeply.
Yeah, and they're not
Like,
as open to
Yeah.
difference. And like I feel like MGK is a great example. A lot of people hate on him, and a lot of people's like, "Yo, this is miserable." But it's like you're not opening yourself up. You're just going with.
You're not giving it a chance.
Yeah, you're just going with what the media says.
It's like people bring up, like, people listen to an album for 3 seconds and then determine
It's just
it's
fucking
good.
ass.
And
Yeah.
then that's just not how.
Yeah,
That's not how it should be, but unfortunately, that's how it is.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why, like, and also another thing I'd like to bring up that is, like, not very talked about, especially with, like, people our age, fucking TikTok and just the way reels and shit and, like, everything's moving so fast these days. People, like, it's hard for people to listen through a whole song.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's crazy. I'll go and play my song for someone, like my close friend, and the next 20 seconds they're off doing something.
Yeah, like, it's just it's hard for people to sit through a whole thing, and I get it. Like, I have ADD, and it's hard for me to, like, sit through. Sometimes it's hard for me to sit through a full song. But when it really connects with you and, like, you really give it a chance, like, there's been songs that have came out and I hated them the first time I heard them, and now they're my favorite songs.
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah, and now they're just
all
my favorite songs of all time.
That happened with me with Fighting Demons. I hated the entire album until I listened to it again.
Listen
I'm like,
deeper to it and
Yeah.
think closer attention. I think people need to pay more attention to lyrics. And another thing I saw the other day was, like, lyrics don't matter as long as your melody is good.
it's not true.
It's not necessarily true, but there
depends on
are
the
songs that have ass lyrics, but the melodies are good.
It depends on.
You can't tell what the fuck he's saying, but it's a good
fucking
song.
Like Yeet, bro. Like Yeet. He's like the fuck you saying, bro?
He
Not
don't
gonna
give
lie.
no fucks. He
He's
does
getting
whatever he
no
wants.
mugs.
He's counting up money.
I
For
want money for
fun.
fun. Listen, I'm not sitting here saying it's bad music.
It's just different.
It's different.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect all artists. who make music.
Lyrics, it depends on the genre, honestly. If you want your lyrics to matter, it depends what genre you make. Some genres, lyrics don't fucking matter whatsoever. You can just say, you can talk about the most fucking outlandish shit. You can talk about, like, your grandfather, and you'll still get hundreds of plays, hundreds of millions of plays if you fucking add some big ass bass to it.
There's a line I wanted to bring up
Okay.
from one of your songs.
Okay. What?
I want you to emphasize on what.
Also, there's Apple Music. Just I don't type out my lyrics to Apple Music. They just guess it and post it themselves.
No, I gotta bring this one up.
Okay, so this might be wrong. I'm just letting you know.
Meat riding. I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Emphasize what you mean by
That's
that.
what I mean. All right. So the line before it. What's the line before it?
Why the fuck you on my ass?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Listen.
Oh, you
There's people.
they're
No,
meat riding you?
listen. There's people that are on my ass 24/7 meat riding. Talking about this sucks.
Okay,
This sucks. This sucks. I'm surviving. No. I'm surviving
Like,
all
I
the
said
hate.
that the
I'm
wrong-
surviving all the people fucking talking shit on me. Meat riding. You may be meat riding me, but I'm still surviving. I'm still doing what the fuck I want to do. You may be talking all this shit, but I'm still here doing what I want to do. I'm surviving all the hate.
I respect that.
I'm not saying I'm surviving dick. No,
I had to
I'm
bring
not
that up because I've wondered that
doing
for
that.
months, and I think people need clarification.
Okay,
People bring that up too much. I had to bring that up.
I'm not meat riding.
Also, On My Own became such a meme.
That's true.
I just wanted to bring that up just briefly. That song was fucking. That song's a bang.
I'm gonna be honest. It depends on my mood. Sometimes it's ass. Sometimes it's amazing.
Well, I've heard it too much, so now I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like sometimes
It's
if someone just starts playing it, I'm gonna be like, turn this shit off.
Exactly.
But like if it comes on my playlist, I'll listen. I'll listen to it.
Yeah. But I just think we have so much better music coming out than, like, what we put out before. And
Yeah.
that's another thing. Like, I remember when I first met you, like, people did not, like, fuck with you. and then I saw something in you that like nobody else saw. So like I used the analogy earlier that I like took you out of the kid pool and like dropped you in the fucking deep end.
And then you just walked
ran
away for months and then came back.
Yep.
Watch it.
It worked though.
It worked. No, it worked, and I thank you for that.
You taught yourself how to swim.
I would not be here if it was not for Jace.
Thank you, bro.
That is facts.
There's been times where I've been like on the verge of quitting music, and you've been able to keep me like back in. I remember I called you one time, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this anymore.
I was about to fucking beat the shit out of you. I was about to slap the shit out of you. But I remember I pulled up to your house one time because you're like, yo, I just can't do this. So like, I can't just keep making music. It's not working out. Like, bro. During the summer, you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, having someone there that does the same. I think we are really fucking blessed knowing each other because we both do the same thing and we're both so passionate about it and we're both also so alike in certain ways, at least. We're very alike in certain ways.
Besides the fact that you're Australian, yeah.
Okay, well, I don't.
And that you be meat, right? I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. I see what it is.
I had to throw that in there.
No, I'm just saying, having someone that makes music and also, for the most part, the same genre, is so fucking helpful. So, for anyone out there, if you're trying to do something crazy, if you're trying to change the world, like what we're attempting to do, find someone who's not gonna like do everything for you, but who can support you.
Find a group of people that fucking support you. There's so many fake people in the world today.
It's so fucking bad.
They'll act like they're your friend, and then they're just munching off of you and stealing all your fucking shit. I remember like,
I don't know.
I was just talking about it the other day with some of my friends in the studio, and they were like, "Yeah, I did this edit for this one guy, and he like asked what I edited on and all this stuff, and then he went off and started like selling. He started being like." He started a brand where he's like, "Oh, I'll edit for you, and if you pay me," and he just stole all of the tips that like, he got from that one did. Which
Jesus Christ,
like there's some people that do it in a way where it's like you're
respectable. It's like okay,
and then there's some people that just want to steal your talent.
And, that's fucked.
And
we
almost So that's just the problems of the world. Like there's some fucked up things in this world, but
I think
most part.
Yeah, sorry, you go.
I was just gonna say like I think the biggest takeaways that we're trying to get to here is like be grateful for life. Don't take shit for advantage. I learned that when I overdosed. Shit gets crazy out there.
It's dirty.
Y'all got to keep your heads up. Monophobia is gonna be lit. That's another one.
I'm fucking so excited for that. Monophobia, March 8th. Right Hand, March 12th.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this.
Yeah. Shout out once again to Nathaniel.
Yeah.
For letting us use this fucking wonderful set.
Yeah, this place is crazy. We also did a photo shoot here today, so appreciate that.
Sir, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah. I'm just really lit about the album.
Behind the camera.
I'm just really lit about the album. I know you are too. I know you're lit about the album.
Yeah, and thank you guys for taking your time out of the day to watch this fucking shitty ass interview.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well. All right.
I think that's it. That's all we got.
That's it. You can leave my fucking set. No, I'm playing. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, I'll see you later. It's Yeet signing off.
Yeah, this is Drake and J. Cole signing out for the
party here.
Have a good night, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. And I'm all on my own. Sometimes I wanna be fucking alone. Still got your picture.